Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to this new speed build in The Sims 4. I'm Camila and today we are finally building something with a new expansion pack that's cottage living that came out like some time ago, but yeah, I was so stuck with it. I couldn't find something that I'd like. I was building something, I built 2 or 3 houses like shells and I made floor plans and everything, but yeah, I didn't really like anything that I was building, so it was kind of hard for me to get into the whole cottage mindset. I thought it would be easier because I was very looking forward to building cottages and everything, but yeah, sometimes you have to wait for inspiration to spark, and it did at some point because yeah, as you saw in the beginning of the video, this house here was actually supposed to be some kind of 2 houses attached to one another. I think it's kind of like typical in England to find the sorts of builds. I can't remember the name, like the detached houses, I think it's the word. I think they're called like semi-detached houses. I actually had to look it up, but yeah, I wanted also to apologize because if I'm a bit rusty in this voiceover, it's because yeah, it's been a while since I've done one, and so yeah, it's not always easy. And I think I've said this also like the last time I built something like I released a speed build, which yeah, it's kind of repetitive and I'm really sorry, but yeah, lately I haven't been releasing many speed builds because yeah, with all the game changers hype and everything, I didn't want to like release something that would go maybe unnoticed, or yeah, it's YouTube stuff, I don't know. Anyway, we are building finally something here and you are seeing the floor plan coming together. It was a bit hard to like figure everything out, but I did it in the end. It took me yeah, a bit, but I got there, and yeah, I just had to add a little shape to the house because when it was originally attached to the other half, it was very square shaped, and it was like, it's not easy to come up with floor plans for very square shaped houses. It's easier if you have some bump outs here and there, because yeah, you can figure out where the different rooms are gonna go more easily, in my opinion. And so yeah, I had to do that, but then I figured everything out, and this house ends up having 3 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms. You can also turn another, like there's a sort of study slash TV room that could be easily turned into another bedroom, so it's actually maybe 4 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms, and all of the bathrooms are full bathrooms, which is not bad. And I had a storyline in mind for the family who lives here, especially for a couple of the members. Like the father is not well thought of. I don't know anything about him. Like I think he's one of those like chill dads, and he's just there supporting his family, and he has a very talkative wife, and he sort of is the kind of person that doesn't talk much, so they are the perfect match. And they have a couple of kids. I imagined a teen boy and a kid, like a girl, and also a dog because I placed down stuff for the dog. And I imagine, we will see it later, but I imagine that the mom of this family is very like one of those people who live in small towns that know everything about everyone, that want to know everything about everyone, that gossip, that are into every like competition, every fair, every like special event that occurs in town. They are there. If there's any competition, they are most likely to win. And yeah, so I thought that she is like the champion of the, I don't know, best pie in town award or whatever that part of the fair is. I know that there's a one of those Sunday fairs that's all about pies, and she wins it all the time. So yeah, I thought about this, and I I don't know, tell me if you can picture her, because I can picture her perfectly. Like, I know a couple of people in real life that are like her. So yeah, maybe you do too. And she wants her house to be perfect. In fact, you'll see that the common areas, especially like this living and dining space, are very perfect, immaculate, full of personality, because they're not like empty or anything, but you see that there's no TV, that there's no mess around, no sign that any kid lives here besides of the homework on the table, because everything that's related to the kids is in this small TV room here next to the living space. And we have a study area, the family computer, and the TV. And I think that the kids spend the most time here watching TV or playing games with the computer, especially like the kid. And every like artwork that's made by the kids is there on the walls, because maybe the mom doesn't want any messy kids painting laying around, or like not laying around, but yeah, you got what I meant. And I imagine that the teen boy that lives here is like the opposite of the mom, and you'll see it when we get to his bedroom. But I had the most fun. Like, I think it's one of my favorite rooms that I've done in a while, like teen rooms that I've done in a while. It's not so special, like there's nothing wild going on there. It's not, don't expect something very spectacular or anything. I just thought that this teen, was fed up with their mom. I think he's just waiting for the day that he finishes high school and he can go to college, to university. I think that he wants to go like to Foxbury, so because I imagine that Brightchester is like close to Henford on Bagley, and he wants to go to Foxbury because it's different from his hometown. It's much more modern, and he wants to go there on a like sports scholarship, because you'll see that he's very into sports. And I left some details in his bedroom, like besides of the fact that he likes sports, I put down a lot of sports related items and posters. And I think that he's trying to hide the bunny wallpaper with all the posters, and because he hates that wallpaper, it's not like he has probably never liked it, and he wanted something more sports related, football related, and all he got was like bunny wallpaper. And so he's trying to cover it with posters. And I think I don't think he purposely scratched part of it, but like ruined part of it, but I think that he doesn't mind it, because you can see that some parts of the wallpaper are damaged, or you'll see it once we get to it. Now I'm just finishing with the landscaping. I really like the way that it's so colorful and kind of wild too, because I think it's very fitting for the surroundings. But back to the teens room, besides the posters and like the wallpaper and everything, I also added a couple more details that I really find funny. I imagine that the mom doesn't like that her son doesn't really care about the community and the traditions and everything that she likes. So she left in his bedroom a couple of items to remind him of home, of the family, of the traditions before he leaves for college. And like, I placed down a picture, if that's how you call that thing, and I also placed down a painting above the desk. That's like the only painting that we got from cottage living. And I did something fun with the tool mod, because I placed down a couple of posters, like the one with the energy drink from Discovery University, and another one from base game with a rugby player, I think, or a football player, like American football player. And with the tool mod, I placed them on top of the painting. Like, you know how in real life also you can place stuff like postcards into the frame, like in the frame of a painting, so they are like stuck there. I did that with those two posters because I imagined that he wanted to cover the picture, the original picture, and with stuff that matters to him, like the energy drink that I think it's like the sponsor of the Foxbury football team, and I don't know, another sport related item. And it's such a small detail, but I really like that I thought about it because I think it gives you a really good idea of his personality. So, but we're decorating his sister's room now. She's just like a cute kid. She probably cares a lot of what her mom thinks of her, so she is more open to listen what she talks about and what she likes. And I think that her bedroom kind of reflects that. Probably she would enjoy some like good old bunny wallpaper, and so I gave her a bunny rug. And she's creative, she likes to draw, and I think that she has a ton of those like boxes and little jars where she keeps her secrets, or she thinks they're secret, but probably her mom like snoops around and reads her journal and knows everything that goes on in her life, even the things that she wants to keep secret from everyone, which I think it's pretty negative. But by now you have like an idea of the mom's personality, so this shouldn't come as a surprise to you. But we're coming to the end of the video actually, so I have to end the voiceover now. So I really hope that you enjoyed the speed build, that you enjoyed this first build in Henford on Bagley. If you did, please make sure to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We are so close to 700 subscribers, so please consider subscribing if you liked the video. And yeah, I will see you all in the next one, and have a great day. Bye everybody.